What's up, traders? It's your boy J Trader back with another vid, episode 2 of the Trading Diary. We got a lot of updates to get into, and see you guys inside the vid. Let's go. Welcome back for the guys who have watched, and for the guys who is new to the channel. Leave a like, subscribe. If this vid has helped you, leave a comment. Let me know. You know, like, I love to see some kind of feedback because it's a fairly new channel. Honestly, every piece of feedback is appreciated. And honestly, every piece of feedback will be taken into consideration. But yeah, I just want to put that out there before I actually get into it, because I always do seem to forget. Like, comment, and subscribe if the vid has helped you. But anyway, let's get into this, guys. So what happened inside? What has happened lately? I'll put a screenshot in the comments. I'll show you guys what's happening first of all. But yeah, so as you guys can see, I'm currently up some nice money right now. I'm currently up about $6,600 in profit, something light. But yeah, so first of all, I want to teach you guys a lesson: how to use higher time frames. How to use higher time frames for confirmations for lower time frame trades. All right, so let's speak on what gave me my entire bias and everything. All right, firstly, higher time frames, like, people don't realize a higher time frame really dictates a lot of movement on the lower time frame. If we see a Maribozu on the weekly, like last week, let's speak about last week. As we can see right now in GU, I want to make sure you guys actually understand this. I really want to break this down for you guys. So, draw the brush. Let's get this brush. But this right here, if we saw a Maribozu candle just straight pressure, like barely any wick on a weekly candle, we know more than likely the following week will go inside that direction, like more than likely. All right, so first of all, last week, getting into this trade, because I did posted it on Sunday. Sunday when I post my last vid, I did tell you guys we were looking for sells, and the sell happened. Currently running about 100 pips in profit, about 150. I got my entry. Like I said, we're hype. I also posted inside the group. If you guys want to enter, if you guys want to join the Snapchat group, I do know that Snapchat cuts it off at 100 people, so the first 100 people can get in the group. For the people that misses out, we do have something in the making for you guys, for everyone inside the community. Everyone will be able to interact, talk to me, talk to other huge great traders, and also be a part of a crazy good community. Anyway, but yeah, so as we can see, yeah, on this weekly we had a Maribozu candle off a wick. It basically came up wick our MA on the weekly and came down and dropped. And then when I saw that and we closed on major support, I said, oh my god, pinch me. That I literally was like, oh my god, pinch me. Because, like, I have never seen a trade really slap me in my face like that in a while. Okay, so what we did, after we saw that, we'll scale down to the daily. Wait, let me cut off my brush. Let me delete this for you guys. Okay, so let's delete all of this. Alright, so firstly, I got my entry about, I think it was about 15, I think it was 15 something. I really can't remember. Honestly, guys, I'm not very good at remembering. But where I got my entry, this what gave me the confluence. Okay, first, we was on the 4 hour. I actually got my entry off of the 4 hour. This, oh my god. Okay, so inside the group, it was Tuesday night. It was Tuesday night going in. Yes, it was Tuesday night. It was Monday night going into Tuesday daytime. So this is what I saw. What I saw was we came up to 14,500. It's a zone that we have been wicking for a while. I keep seeing buying pressure, as we can see here, came up to 14,600. sold back down. It came back down. It rejected this MA. At the time, we was on this trend line, so I was currently watching this trend line, but I saw like it was rejecting 14,500. All right. Then I saw this printed out. When I saw this printed out on the trend line, this is a confluence right here on the trend line. We have an inverted hammer. As we know, inverted hammers is normally a reversal. We was currently in a buying market on a lower time frame. So if we have an inverted hammer on the 4 hour, the inverted hammer literally ends on a trend line. Like, more than likely, we're gonna have a break in that trend line. Like, more than likely, we expect markets to go the next way longer term, like over the next 4 hours. Especially when it's on significant things like on the moving average, or if it's on a psychological area. Okay, so also next thing, what I recommend you guys, key thing to pick up, cloning zones. Like, just knowing how to clone zones. As we can see right here, the market did consolidate. We was in a consolidating market. All right, we was in the zone. And what did I do? I cloned the zone. It also helped me my take profit. And plus also, GU headed to quarter level. That itself was a confluence, bro. I don't like trading is so simple. It's literally so simple. Okay, so but yeah, I saw this inverted hammer, right? Then what else? And then after that, I got in the market. I'll also post a screenshot. I told everyone inside the group. It's probably be in the right hand corner. I told people I was getting inside the trade. My guy Momo, Imprint. He was like, we need more confluences. So I came out because at the same time, I do like it was a ballsy trade, but at the same time, I understood GU. I understand GU. But when we got the break in this trend line, I said, boom. We had the bearish week. That's the flip for the week. We have our bullish movement. We already had our bullish movement. As we can see, the week started down here and then pushed back up here. It pushed back up here on Monday. I was like, okay, now it's time to flip for the bearish side. So after that, when we got the break in the trend line, now that means, hey, we're looking for entries now. We could look for the break and the retest. Okay. When we got that's when I got my entry. I'll let you guys know exactly where I got my entry. I got my entry at 14,179. 14,1. See, we got in on the retest, like around the retest area, and we wrote it down. First of all, first take profit, of course, should be the end of the trend line. Okay. First of all, so first take profit was here. That's when I took half of the partials off the table. I started off with about 8 standard inside the trader, 8 standard lot. I was up about 5,000 at this time. I'll also post that because I think I still have that video on my phone. But I was up about 5,000 at that time. What also gave me confluences to hold this trade more is that the news, like, we were expecting rate hikes. It's something that was expected. So, and plus we had an engulfing week. We had a break in the trend line where it flipped to the bottom. There's so many confluences was saying, hey, sell me. And when the market says it, I just give what it takes. I literally give what it gives me. Like, this month is crazy. I'm up 21 for the month, guys. But yeah, long term, where do I see GU going? Long term, I see GU probably heading down to 1100. Every vid I let you guys know. That's the thing. Every vid I tell you guys where my bias on the market. So if you're watching my vid and not making money, something is really wrong with you. You really need to sit down and ask yourself, why am I not making money? But anyway, but also, how do back to what I said. Higher time frames. Let me give you guys a next example of using a higher time frame for entries. If we go on the daily is more the daily or the weekly. It's either one. Let me use the weekly because I'm a swing trader. So let me show you the weekly. The weekly, this week, all here, using these higher time frames right here, helped me secure my original trade. When I short the market down from 2100 all the way down to about 1400. When that initial short came because I understood how to use higher time frames. So basically, what happened? We formed the trend line over a month time. It was a month trend line, as we could see. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5-week trend line. Okay, so as we could see, we keep on coming down. We keep on coming back, hitting this trend line, bouncing off. But this week we printed inverted hammer on. It was some kind of structure right here, but on structure, right? Oh my God, what? Trading, you don't want to see me be great. Wait. Because for some reason, TradingView don't want to see me be great tonight. Okay, so back to what I was saying. Using higher time frame for confirmations, alright? So, what do I mean by that? Okay, so, look at this. A tweezer top on the daily. Like a tweezer top on the daily. Like, that means something. Like, people gotta realize that on the daily, that means something. A double top right here on the daily, that means something. Like on higher time frames, a pattern means more than a pattern on a lower time frame. Like for structure to break on a higher time, it's easy as hell for structure to break on a 5-minute time frame than for a price to break, for structure to break on a long-term time frame. I just butchered that entire statement, but it's easier for a 5-minute structure to be broken than for a daily structure to be broken. Like it's literally that simple. It's easier for price to reverse on the 5-minute chart than for price to reverse on the daily. It takes so much more time. All right. So whenever price prints something on the daily, it actually means more. If that makes sense. If it doesn't, let me know. I'll explain it again. But yeah, so what did we see? We had a crazy we had a double top here on the 22,500 area, literally right after the tweezer top off the 22,500 area. Like then after that we came crashing down. We came crashing down and we broke this trend line with a Maribozu. No sing, no wick. Came back up, retest. This should have been your entry right here. You could have held this down literally to 17,500. I think I did post a trade telling y'all GU was going down to 17,500 at that time. And then after GU hit 17,500, I posted a trade telling y'all GU was going down to 1,400. Now I'm telling y'all GU is going down to 1,100. All right. So yeah, and also learn how to use structure on higher time frames. Look for trend lines on higher time frames. So if you can find structure on higher time frames, it also helps you get more sniper entries on lower time frames. Because if you seeing, hey, we're coming to a long-term trend line, if you can find a nice entry off the 5-minute, you know more than likely we're gonna it's gonna respect that line the first time it comes back up to that line. More than likely the market is gonna reject at that line, because a lot of people has that line as probably their take profit, or a lot of people may be getting in just because they see the exact same trend line or the exact same piece of structure, support or resistance that you see. That's what make it a psychological area. All right, so look for things on higher time frame, guys. Like that is something I can't preach more. Like higher time frames holds more weight than lower time frames. If you guys need me to go more and more into depth, let me know. But yeah, so like I said, for this trading diary episode, we're expecting GU more to push more down to 1,100. I would not be surprised if GU does buy back up, but I do have GU going down to 1,100. Like I always tell you guys, it isn't about how much money you can make at the end of the day inside the market. It's all about how much you can really keep. Let's try to keep as much money inside our account as possible, and let's be responsible when trading. Yes, we know the market is going down to 1,100, but let's not put our all into it. Okay, let's actually be smart. Let's risk manage accordingly. Right now, I don't see an entry opportunity for anyone who have possibly missed it. Maybe if the market does buy up, if you can get the closest place I probably would say getting an entry for anyone who probably missed it. If the market does come back up to about 13,500, that'd probably be one of the best entries you can get right now. But yeah, for now, I guess this is a mistrade for a lot of you guys. But 11,500. We're taking profit. I'm probably gonna take most profit out and then let minor partials run. Where if it does break that area, who cares? But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and honestly, if you guys have any video recommendation, anything that you personally want me to break down, let me know. Leave a comment or reach out to me on any social media platform. And also, I want to know, what time do you guys prefer lives? What time will you guys prefer me to actually start going live? I want to start doing some more live trades. I do have the group, but I actually want to do it more live with y'all, where you guys can ask me more questions, where I can actually interact with you guys more. But let me know. But until then, see you guys inside the next vid. Peace.
It is